Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday, already halfway through the week. And of course, we've been talking about it for the past couple of days, really, as we began the week. We're tracking that stormy weather that's going to be moving in on Thursday. Also, keep an eye on that chance for some gusty winds possible with some of those storms. And then, of course, we not only have one cold front coming through, but we also have a second one that's going to be approaching Friday night, which means we are also going to be keeping an eye on some shower activity Friday night and even heading into Saturday. So let's take a quick look at those rain chances as we go through the next several days. Really, the best chance is going to be Thursday with that first front coming through. Then that second front for Friday night, looking like we're going to be seeing some scattered showers possible. And then there is also that potential for a little bit of rain Saturday morning. And we want you to know now because, of course, this weekend is the Stern Wheel Festival. And we're still taking a live look out here this morning where, hey, they have been taking advantage of the dry weather for the first half of this week. A lot more stuff getting set up. And just remember, me and Emma Grace will be out in Marietta near those stern wheels on the levee Friday morning for wake up and daybreak. So make sure to tune in Friday morning. It should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Also looking forward to a decent weekend so everybody can have fun at the Stern Wheel Festival. So not looking too bad this morning. Of course, nice and dry. Temperature-wise, sitting in the mid-50s. So let's take a look at Futurecast. Time out those storms for you as we move through the next 24 to 36 hours. Obviously, dry today. Had a little bit of some clouds around this morning, but should be mostly to partly cloudy skies this afternoon. But we also do have that chance for an isolated shower or storm this afternoon. But overall, not expecting a lot of activity later into the evening. Anything that's around should be dying out, and most of us should be staying dry. But then we get into Thursday morning, and unfortunately, it is shaping up that we are going to be seeing that rain, even some embedded thunderstorms coming through for the morning commute. And when we talk about that chance for some thunderstorms, we also look at that potential for those heavy downpours. So the morning commute tomorrow is going to be a little bit messy. Kids heading off to school, rain jackets, umbrellas will absolutely be needed. And also a little bit of some patience, because if we do get ponding on the roadways, you're going to want to take it easy as you're on the interstate, especially along 77 and US 50. That activity is expected to continue into the afternoon, where it is going to be overall on the scattered side, still that chance for those embedded thunderstorms. But when we get into your evening, that's when those storms should start to move out and that cold front is pushing through. But it's going to be that second cold front that comes by that will provide us that below average temperature, looking at those low 70s coming back when we get into Saturday and Sunday. So Futurecast giving us those storms in the morning, but obviously we do want to take full advantage of that. Keep in mind, this is the drought monitor from last week. We will get a new update tomorrow morning around 8 a.m. But keep in mind, whatever rain we get, if we happen to get an isolated storm this afternoon, and then any rain that we get tomorrow, not going to be added to the drought monitor. We'll have to wait till the following Thursday to see if that rain that we picked up tomorrow, and especially early this upcoming weekend, will do anything for us. So I am expecting still that area in yellow, the abnormally dry category, to get expanded across the Mid-Ohio Valley. In terms of that moderate drought category, we may start to see a few spots get into that. So obviously we do need a lot more rain to come back. Now, in terms of how much rain we may be seeing throughout the day on Thursday, it's not going to be a whole lot. So rain likely for us in terms of those thunderstorms. They're going to be few and far between, so we will be looking at spots getting up to about 2/10 of an inch of rain, maybe 3/10 of an inch of rain, but those spots getting up to half an inch of rain, really those are going to be isolated. So hopefully we can get some more spots picking up over half an inch of rain, but generally we're going to be sitting below that, more looking like around 2/10 of an inch of rain. So it's not going to be really fixing our problems with that dry August we had, but it is a good start to the month, and hopefully we can continue to add more as we move through September and get closer and closer to the official start of fall. And take a look at the severe weather outlook for tomorrow. Yesterday we were sitting in that marginal category, and then it moved out of the way with that afternoon update, but now this morning bringing it back across the Middle Ohio Valley. In general, the severe weather threat tomorrow is going to be very low for us, mainly because thunderstorm activity is not expected to be widespread. But any storms we do see could see some strong gusty winds. Wouldn't be surprised to get a couple of those special weather statements showing potential wind gusts up to 40 to 50 miles per hour, and then that very, very slim chance that we do see a wind gust out of a thunderstorm up to 60 miles per hour. So it's something to keep in mind, but in terms of severe weather, it is not going to be that widespread. Really, really small chance for us as we get those storms. Now, that next cold front that we are going to be keeping an eye on this upcoming weekend, obviously, we would like to hold on to some dry weather for Saturday as we get into the Stern Wheel Festival, but right now that cold front we're watching is expected to move in slightly later than what we were watching yesterday, which means shower chances developing Friday night, and then it is going to be around moving into Saturday morning with some lingering showers trying to stick around into the afternoon. But so far, the good news has been any rain that we're watching for this weekend should be gone by the evening. So for the Stern Wheel Festival fireworks, we should be able to be good to go there. No disruptions at all. But with this cold front coming by, that does mean jackets, sweatshirts. You're going to need that Saturday, especially into the evening and for Sunday morning, since we will be looking at those 70s for daytime highs for Saturday and Sunday, and overnight lows back into those mid to upper 40s. But this morning, hey, good news, we really haven't seen any spots getting into the upper 40s. It's been very few and far between, most of us in those 50s. And looking at right now in Parkersburg, sunshine helping us out a little bit, back up to around 56 degrees. And looking at your day planner for today, by 11 o'clock, back into those lower 70s. 2 o'clock this afternoon into the 80s, and we do have that chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm developing later into the afternoon, especially for the first half of that evening commute. But by 8 o'clock, any activity around should be moving out of the way. Temperatures dropping a little bit, only into the mid 70s, with increasing cloud cover expected tonight. We're only going to be seeing slightly warmer temperatures into tomorrow morning. But today, a little bit of a breeze coming in from the southwest. Tonight, low 60s, still a bit of a breeze coming in from the south. But even as we get that cold front to come through, it does get a little bit more breezier. We will be looking at winds around 10 to 15 miles per hour outside of those storms. And again, it is going to be making for a bit of a messy morning commute on Thursday. Just keep in mind that chance for some strong gusty winds. But overall, looking at that 7-day forecast, not too bad. We're going to be into those 80s tomorrow. That first cold front that we get on Thursday, really not doing a whole lot of difference to our temperatures. It's that second cold front that arrives Friday night that then sends us into the 70s. And then Monday morning, mid 40s, it's getting colder and colder here So jackets, hopefully you have those ready to go. But we do have a bit of a warm-up starting to come back by Monday after those low 70s from the weekend. Mid 70s by Monday, upper 70s Tuesday. Should start to look at those low 80s coming back by Wednesday. But overall, Friday morning should not be too bad. Going to be sitting in those mid 50s around 6 a.m. And just to remind everybody, Stern Wheel Festival this weekend. Emma Grace and I are going to be out there live Friday morning from 5:30 to 7. Hopefully you can tune in with us. We'll do some Facebook Lives here showing you how we set up and how the newscast remotely works. So that should be a lot of fun. And overall, the weather will be cooperating with us for that. But into Saturday with those showers, yeah, you'll need those rain jackets if you're going to be at the festival Saturday morning. So nice 7-day forecast. Glad we could get that rain to come back. But overall, we do need more to come back to actually start to make a difference. Just a reminder, looking at the drought monitor here, we're in that dry category. So we're not officially in a drought yet, but we do get that next update tomorrow morning. Doesn't include any of the rain that we're going to be picking up tomorrow, but for the next update next Thursday, that does get counted in. So we should be able to sustain that dry category, but there will be some more spots getting added to it tomorrow, and we'll keep an eye out to see if anybody in the Mid Ohio Valley falls under that moderate drought category, because then that officially marks the start of a drought. So we do get that update tomorrow morning. But in terms of how much rain we're going to be seeing, again, it's going to be mostly 0.2 of an inch of rain all across the region, and where we see those embedded thunderstorms with the rain in the morning commute tomorrow through Thursday afternoon, that could allow for some isolated spots to get up to 0.5 inch of rain. So that is a look at the rest of the week and into the weekend. Remember, stay safe tomorrow. Make sure you have that umbrella ready to go, and also the patience for that morning commute on Thursday. But with the sunshine we have today, still get outside and enjoy it. Hopefully everybody has a great Wednesday, and I'll see you guys back for the noon.